Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Black Ops 4 video game commentary on the internets. Today we are playing with the SG12 on the map. Oh my god, firing range. I forgot the name. I forgot the name of firing range for a second. That's embarrassing. So, as you can see here, you guys should already know, I have the diamond shotties. I'm going to be trying to kill myself here. I was trying to drop my weapon for my buddy Boybeard here to pick it up. What I'm running here is the SG12 with, I believe, the extended barrel, or what is it called? Choke extended barrel, whatever that one is, and the max load where it adds 2 or 3 pellets to each shotgun round. That's about the only thing that does this thing any help. Also, extended mags, very, very important in running this. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. I don't want to play against these things. But then I have the operator mod, the strobe light, the flashlight on the side there, which actually looks pretty cool. It took me like half a game to even realize how to use this. On PC, you have to right-click for the strobe to work. Once you are right-clicking with it, you cannot run anymore. You can't strobe people at the same time you're running around, which is probably a good thing. Unless you use gung-ho, maybe. I don't know. I have not tested that theory. But what I wanted, basically, I told my buddy to get on. I wasn't even trying to play a full game of anything or whatever, but all I wanted to see is if I could strobe some teammates. And I think you guys might be able to figure out quickly where that could go. I thought it would be fun to maybe, as you can see in the kill cam right there, it's just absolutely insane. I mean, that guy was able to get some shots on me, but it is just really, really, really hard to see where you're getting shot from whenever someone uses this against you. Now, having said that, I had not experienced someone using this against me until I put it on today. And then there was like one guy in the lobby that had it unlocked too, and he was like, all right, you mother, and he turned his on too. And then a couple people pick it up because they see me running around with it, but makes it very, very hard. And anyways, my idea was maybe to go into some games where, I don't know, it's hard on PC. You don't run into very many people that have mics and use them. But I thought maybe I could run into some hardcore matches and blind my teammates and see if I could freak them out and get them to shoot me and maybe get some team killing going and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just like Black Ops 4 is waking up a lot of the inner Call of Duty content creativity, I guess, that I had way back when, and I thought that might be a little bit fun to see if I could do a little bit of trolling with the strobe light. So you'll see here in a little bit he will pick it up and use it on me, because he was like, I don't know, like, it's bright, but it's not like blinding. As you can see in the kill cams, it is definitely blinding against the enemies, but you will be able to see that excuse me, that it actually is. It's still pretty bright for teammates. It's not blinding, but it's pretty bright. So I don't know. I might take it into some hardcore or something like that and see if we can do some trolling or anything. I don't know. But I wanted to just kind of make this video not only to talk about this shotgun, but just operator mods in general. I think from the majority of what I'm seeing in my own personal problems with the game, I guess, come from operator mods over like the specialist abilities. There's some really annoying ones like the ground slam and stuff like that, obviously are extremely hard to counter. Here it is right here. So you can see he is shining the flashlight on me, and it is pretty damn bright. It's not like overwhelming blinding like it is when you're on the enemy team, and obviously that's probably done for obvious reasons. But it is, like I said, there might be some room to have some fun there, so we'll see if that happens. But anyways, like certain things like the gravity slam, I mean, that is like pretty much, you cannot counter it. But then there's certain things that like are just really annoying, like the barbed wire. You have to empty 2 magazines of pretty much any gun in the game to clear that stuff. Like if you have a frag grenade or a cluster grenade, I believe, those things take it out fairly quickly. And I think if you use, flak jacket, you can actually make it through the razor wire fairly easy, is what I've heard, at least. I have not tried it. The microwave shield is also extremely hard to counter, to destroy once it's down. Oh, look at that. Look at that purple diamonds right there after I got the 5 kill streak. I was surprised I was actually able to go on a streak. I wasn't able to do anything on this gun until I put the strobe light on, I'll just say that. I'm sorry, my commentary is just jumping all over the place. Anyways, back to the barbed wire. The barbed wire, I think one of the things that annoys me about it is that it looks fairly low to the ground, and you think, oh, I can jump over this, and countless times for the first couple days that I was playing, I was like, oh, I'll just jump over this, and whenever you try to jump over it, you just get caught in it, and it ends up killing you. if you don't get gunned down while you're doing that. You know, certain things like the little personal shield. I don't know what I don't know any of the names. I'm not T Martin, guys, but whatever the name of the little personal shield is that you can run around with in this game, that thing is extremely annoying. I've never liked shields being in any game for the most part, but especially Call of Duty, like MW2, when they introduced the Riot Shield, I absolutely despised it. Luckily, one of the things that I really enjoyed having, and probably had on almost all of my classes, was a Simtex grenade. And if you stuck a Riot Shield with a Simtex grenade, they died with it. No matter what happened, like, it didn't, there was no way, obviously it stuck to it, whether they put their shield up or whatever, like, it killed them. You stick that shield with a Simtex grenade, they would die. If you missed to the side, chances are it still killed them. Like, it wasn't that hard to counter. Bullets, yes, but if you had explosives, wasn't that bad. You could also just jump at it and knife, and 9 times out of 10 you would knife them. But in this game, whatever the little weapon is that you can use behind it absolutely shreds. I don't know if that's the SOG or just something very similar, but it is very, very hard to counter that personal shield, and in objective game types like Domination, it is just a pain in the ass. I mean, it is a free cap every time they use it, and it's really annoying. But those are kind of I don't know. Those are a little some of the issues I have with the game. I guess I just kind of, like I said, I wanted to make this to kind of see what you guys agree with. But the operator mods seem to be the bigger issues in the game. Whenever I first started using the Dragon's Breath on the SOG12, SOG 12. I think that's, I don't know. That's a stupid, weird name shotgun. When I first started using that, people were like, "Oh my god, it's OP. They need to take it out of the game. They need to take." And I don't know. It might be just because I really enjoy using it. I think it's a lot of fun. But I don't think they need to take it out of the game. I personally have had a friend or two that have been like, "Dude, congrats, like, to you for grinding that out and getting that attachment," because, like, they were like, I can't use that shotgun at all. In my opinion, the Dragon's Breath operator mod and that fully tiered out shotgun, you still have to have really high accurate shots. If you just barely wing somebody with a couple of the little pellets from the shot and they catch on fire, it is not going to kill them. It's going to do some damage and they're going to have to stim, but it will not kill them. Unless you get a really solid body shot on people, you know, sometimes you get one-shot kills with it. A lot of times you still do not. And that's where the Dragon's Breath comes in and helps, that if they aren't cognizant enough, if they're not aware enough of the situation to think, okay, I need to stim, I just got hit by some Dragon's Breath, then yeah, they will die. The people that aren't used to stimming yet, I think, are the people that really do not like that operator mod. And I get it, but I don't think it's overpowered, because if you do anything, if you reduce the accuracy or the range or the damage or the fire damage on that shotgun, I think it essentially is going to render it useless. It can be OP if you really know how to use it, is what I think. You know, and I just don't think there's much room to wiggle there. There's not much room to change things. But then that brings up my next topic of discussion, the weapon mod for the SOG 9mm submachine gun. Oh man, that thing has an insane fire rate. The damage is decent, but the fire rate is so fast that if you have any, if you have any sort of aim on PC or console, it doesn't matter, I guess. If you can control that little thing and keep it on someone, it can be very, 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 very powerful. The gun itself feels pretty damn overpowered once you get used to it. Just running around with it, normal, before you unlock the operator mod. Once you unlock the operator mod and you have 2 of them, it is absolutely ridiculous. I tweeted about this earlier, and some people have said, "Look at this, we were both blind, we couldn't hit each other." I thought that was kind of funny. I tweeted about this, and some people disagreed. Some people have said that they aren't running into it near as much as I am, but I know the last couple days, every single match that I have got into, for the most part, I mean, I might be exaggerating a little bit. There might be a game here or there where I don't see anyone, but almost every single match of Domination, keep in mind I play mostly Domination, there is at least one person running around with these right here, the Akimbo SOG 9mm, and they are absolutely ridiculous. As you can see there, I didn't really have to aim. I mean, my aim was pretty bad anyways. You'll see I pick up that guy there. He was low health, and I ran out of ammo. I wish I would have been able to show it off a little bit more. I'm trying to rank them up right now. I don't have the operator mod quite unlocked, but there is just absolutely no skill involved whatsoever. I feel like 9 times out of 10, there's a guy in the server whether it be on my team or the other that is running dual akimbo SOGs, whatever you want to call them, and they almost always place top of their team, you know, at least top 2, if not the very top spot of their team. It is just absolutely ridiculous. By the time you start taking fire from them, if you're lucky enough to even be able to return fire, good luck getting the kill before they will. It is just insane. They absolutely melt. They will kill you in less than a second every time, and it's the most frustrating thing in the game to counter. I can counter it with my Dragon's Breath fairly well. If you've got like a nice kitted out high level Spitfire or some of the other submachine guns, you can do that. But it is 100%, like if you get in a close range battle with an AR or anything else, you know, like your chances are just really low. And you'll notice once you die by these guys, once you get killed by the Kimbo SOG guys, you'll watch the kill cam and they don't have to aim. You literally don't have to aim. There's 2 of them. They just look in your general vicinity. They spray both of them, and eventually the person will die based on how, you know, how well they can keep them trained on you. But there's no aim involved. It's just hold the triggers down, and eventually those people will die, and it's kind of ridiculous. I think that they are a problem, and they need to be nerfed in some way. Now, I'm trying to, you know, give constructive criticism and not just be a hater, because I do really like my Dragon's Breath on my shotgun, and like I said, I don't want that to be touched at all. But with the SOG, Akimbo, I don't know what they could do to change it. I don't want them to be rendered useless. I think the fact that there's dual SMGs in the game is really, really cool. And, you know, I'm trying to unlock them and play with them before they do get nerfed, because it looks like fun. I hate playing against it, but obviously it's going to be fun to just mow people down in that fashion. But I think they need to be... I don't know if the... I have a clip, and I need to find it. If I can find it in time, I'll put it in this video here at the end. But I remember playing on Jungle Domination, and I had a friend that was trying to fight a guy at B cap on Domination Jungle, right? I was back in A spawn. Is it A or C? I don't know, the lower spawn. I was back there, and my buddy was fighting this guy, and he had the dual SOGs, and they were right next to each other, and he was spraying my friend down. He ends up killing my friend, but I think it was even before he sprayed my friend down, some of the bullets traveled all the way across the map into the other spawn. Like, I was a capture point to a capture point away, basically, from this guy, and his bullets from the SOGs hit me and killed me. Completely accidental, all the way in the background. And at that moment, I was just like, something has to change. Like, these things, they got to do a damage fall off that is way crazier than this. Because the thing with that, with the Dragon's Breath on the shotgun, there's a certain point where you don't even get hit markers anymore, let alone, you know, some burn effect or anything, or low damage. You literally cannot get hits at a certain damage. And I think they need to do at least that to the dual SOGs. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love you guys very much. I hope you guys are enjoying all this Black Ops 4 commentary, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye. You can't counter that, dude. When you have to hit somebody with so many AR shots, and they're just... Look, what? He was fighting OJ, and he killed me in the background at that distance. That's unfucking believable, dude.